Today we are back with another RX-7 mod. Today, this is one that I have been very excited about and I've been waiting to show you guys, but today we are finally gonna tackle it. We're gonna do the RE-Amemiya sleek headlights. Today we're gonna get rid of these pop-up headlights, which I think are cool. I think they're classy. They really resemble the 90s look, but I'm a huge fan of those sleek lights. I'll throw up a picture here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about before we actually do it. I was able to get these lights again from my boy Clay. These are not the easiest lights to get your hands on, so kind of a little bit of a rare item. Kind of hard to piece them together now, which is why I showed you that picture earlier. No worries, because we have, you know, all these instructions.
Do you know how to
tell us how to install them.
On. Do you know how to?
Mickey's probably the biggest RX-7 fanboy out of all of us. He's been like waiting for me to install these because he wants to help do it, because why would you not want to help install these headlights? So I'm very excited. We got our boy Kev filming today. You guys always say you like this style of filming. So Kevin, thank you, my boy, for filming the video for us. Let's get started. Basically, we wanted to get one of these headlights out so we could kind of get an idea of how the RE-Amemiya shrouds and lights are going to mount in here. Kind of already had a little bit of an idea because we knew the core support had the provisions for everything, and the RE-Amemiya kit is really comprehensive with brackets and stuff. But as TJ showed, the instructions are all Japanese, so we got a little bit of guesswork going on at the moment. But now that we have this light out and the air box out of the way, we've got plenty of room to sort of start fiddling around. And as you can see, that's
done.
Wow, that's
right. Hey, wrap.
Yeah,
I don't even what. No.
Adios.
All right, no video. We got it. We're good.
So this comes in white. You were supposed to paint these the color of the car, or that's what's typically done, or you can put them black. Because this is not what the car is gonna look like at the end stage, I'm gonna leave them white just so that when we go and paint them, they will be a better finish and whatnot. So just for this video, we're gonna leave these exposed and white. Normally you would also put this lens on top. So imagine I'm piecing together the right lens. These are normally clear.
Okay.
There's a blue tint just to protect them, but normally it's covered, it's paint matched. It looks really cool, it looks JDM, but for the purpose of this video, because we're just installing them and we're not like doing the final prep, we don't want to have to seal them and put them up white just because it would cause more unnecessary work later. As we're working on this and we're putting bits and pieces on this car, I do want to point out that in the background of all the stuff that you're seeing right here, there is a motor that's being built and designed for the car. Obviously, we can't have that right now, or we can't have that motor in front of our hands. So as these parts are coming in, we're working with the parts that we have and putting them on the car, and it's kind of fitting everything on the car, especially for these headlights. There's got to be holes that need to be drilled. There's got to be rib nuts that got to be inserted. Inserted? Is that a word? I'm not sure. But it's all going on the car now just to get fit and finished. So that we send it to the paint shop, everything is disassembled, painted, and then put back in so it's in its perfect placement. And FYI, to keep in the back of your head as you see the videos of the RX-7 rolling out, it does look like shit. There's a bunch of background stuff that's happening that is happening as we are doing all of this stuff, if that makes sense.
What are you starting with?
As Mickey's disassembling both the light fixtures, I'm gonna take apart the bumper to get that off, because most likely gonna need the bumper off to bolt up the brackets and all that fun stuff. One thing that's really cool about this car from the factory actually has a V-mount radiator setup and a wee little intercooler right here. But it's such a neat setup. Brings the air in through these plastic tubes and then into a bunch of other plastic things and distributes it into the air box. Really freaking cool. Wow, this thing is really destroyed. It's like they actually glued. It's like they glued it.
Rip.
Rip. That was easy.
Rip.
Broke off. Awesome.
Broken car.
Yep. We knew we didn't buy a perfect car, right? Yeah.
What are you doing? Ah, good door.
Oh, look at you, teacher.
Jeez.
Oh, so fucking A. This is not gonna fly at all. Will not pass spec. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut off this bit here, this raised part, and then weld the plate, and then we're gonna put, it's not here, but the shift boot.
Wait, why won't that pass spec?
Because it's a hole in the floor.
It's a hole in the floor?
Yeah, you can't be open to the outside.
Oh.
Fabricating. Calvin the Fabricator.
Oh, what? Hold on.
Fabricator, dude.
Vader?
Yep.
Master Vader? Two chotches assembling a new cart. Has Vincent been on cam before?
One time. We grilled at my house. We had hot dogs. Fucking kicked it poolside.
too.
And just tack it in and then...
Get on it, mate.
Fabricator Calvin.
Masturbator Calvin.
No, Kevin.
Yeah.
Fab.
Oh, I keep hearing it wrong, dude.
Go film TJ's thing.
Okay,
You're not
bye.
supposed to be filming.
Okay, bye.
Mickey essentially just... And then there's another one.
Make brackets.
In there. About just something like that. Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
That won't fit. You'll need to be like this. But
That looks pretty cool.
something like that.
Cut here along the red dotted line. See, I know Japanese. Is that what that says?
Yeah, that's what it says, Jumbo.
Got all the stock headlights removed and going through their awesome Japanese instruction manual here. Thankfully, I read a lot of picture books as a child, so basically just going off the pictures. It shows us a diagram of where to remove some material in the headlight support area here so that the new lights can bolt directly into here without it making any contact with any metals. Working with this sweet metal cutting saw that is
Broken?
not so hot, so this is a testament to why you don't buy tools at Harbor Freight.
Good amount, really. So you gotta cut off all of this here.
There's two mounting provisions here, and if you don't remove this material, the light sits too far forward. So in order to get this to line up properly, you remove that material, and then this hole bolts into there, and this hole bolts into here. And then you have a couple of brackets on the side that bolt into some existing holes. It's actually a really nice kit. One thing I think that if the US distributor of this product actually could make a US or an English instruction manual, that would be dope, because that would probably help sell a lot more of these kits.
What I'm finding makes a lot of this so difficult, although it's just cutting, is the outline and the cuts we had to make to fit the light bracket is extremely difficult. And I'm having like the hardest time getting in these cracks. I had Mickey walk the first one so I could see what he was doing. It's like you have to do piece by piece by piece, and each piece you have to like adjust the guard so that you can kind of angle the cutoff in there. As I'm working on this, Mickey is bolting up the lights that actually sit inside, and then we're placing the housing on top and kind of leaving everything open and exposed, like I said earlier, because until this car goes into paint, we can't really color match any of it quite yet. And quite frankly, it's not worth spray painting it black now and covering it up just to have it sit and look pretty in the shop and then undo everything later when it has to go into paint. I don't know if Kevin told you guys yet, but that blue tint you see over the lens is a protective film. It's actually clear, not blue.
Oh boy.
I know a lot of people don't like the sleek headlights. I just don't get that. I think the people who just like the pop-ups and like to be generational and like to ride like the bandwagon, for me, I'm a big fan of the sleeks. And just seeing it even like as ugly as the car is with no front bumper, oh my God, that's gonna look so sick. It's gonna look so sick. Calvin's been welding and making a lot of moaning noises, which I think means you really like what you're doing.
It's in the piece. I just need to put the boot on.
Did you even tell him why you've been doing this all day? Like what your purpose is?
Honestly, there is no purpose. You know what Evan tells
I thought
me?
you were doing this.
Evan tells me it's not gonna work anymore. But I already cut the pieces.
So are you still gonna do this?
No.
No?
I did that for you. I can make it work, but I need a sewing machine.
Make it work.
I need a sewing machine.
Calvin was gonna try and make this like a little boot bag, like you do with the Crown Royale bags, but I think he gave up on that.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna try it. Just for you, Teach.
All right.
I'm already this far, I'm gonna try it.
Okay, I'm gonna go back here. Oh! Fuck, bitch! Oh man, Blue, you like that? Yeah, I know you do. Ooh. I'm reading the comments in his Instagram photo. You guys are having a legit war in the comments about if I should have kept pop-ups or not have kept pop-ups. At the end of the day, most of you guys are saying it. I didn't want the pop-ups. I like the full RE-Amemiya, Mamma Mia look, so that's what we went for. We just finished wiring up these lights. We're gonna make sure they work and turn on. I got the batteries hooked up to the 350. Turn this switch, borrow some juice. So those are the running lights, and then our brights. Our brights are our innards. Damn, those are bright as fuck. So maybe at one point I'll switch to HIDs, but for now I really want to use the IPF lights. I've been told that those are badass JDM lights, so I'm gonna keep those for a little bit, just to keep a little 90s look on there since we've upset so many people with going to the non-pop-ups. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the world's ugliest, most prettiest RX-7. A lot of potential, a lot still to be done. I cannot wait to get this thing in the paint booth and get it all nice and fresh. This white will be the same color as the car, so it won't look as dinky, and it will also have a clear lens on top of it, making it look much more like it should. Most of you are probably like, what the fuck are you doing? Just wait. Just wait. What's really cool too is this actual casing sits lower, so when the lens goes on top, it fits completely flush. And what's really neat is it tucks underneath the hood. It's just good fitment. So just this week, we've done the hood, we've done these headlights, and we've done the JDM tails, which are completely blacked out. Still left to go, we have aero pieces, front bumper, motor, paint, suspension, interior, trans swap, wheels, brakes. So much to do. I'm looking forward to it though, and I hope you guys are too. Also, if you're not up to date on my social media, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, I re-added a bunch of stuff to the Hunt & Company website. What I mean by that is normally we have overstock of some shirts just to make everyone got their orders, there was no mix up, any refunds, etc. So we have about 5 extra of each tie-dye shirt, which have been sold out for a while now. Those were all added tonight, as well as new stickers, old stickers. And we've also added these Hunt Quarters license plate frames. I don't know how many are left at this point, but then also this velvet bag that it comes in, if your shift boot is slim enough, you're able to use this as a shift boot bag, like a Crown Royal bag, etc., stuff like that. So it is a cool option. They're all on the site right now. It will be in the description down below if you're interested in checking it out. And this is your last day to enter the contest for the air suspension giveaway. So it is AccuAir Management with Airlift Struts, or if you don't want that, you can get $4,000 for free on huntquarters.com. Links are down below. This is your last day to sign up for it. So if you want to win it, you know what to do.
You're not gonna help me with my green screen, buddy. So.
I'll do it tomorrow.
It's
tomorrow morning.
No, tomorrow morning?
Yes.
You just come to my house.
Well, if you're gonna do it tonight, I'm not gonna do it.
It's a date. It's a date.
That's gonna end it for this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm very excited where this build is going. If you don't like the lights, then get fucked, because that's the direction we're going with this. You might want to stay to the blooper section of this video, because you might find the hidden vlog, a little hidden episode that didn't go out yesterday, because I didn't think it was going to be its own vlog, so it may make it to the end of this vlog. I don't know. Stay to find out. I will see you guys tomorrow. I think the Rocket Bunny is showing up tomorrow, so I don't know. Keep your eyes peeled. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, and keep moving forward.
I'm feeling
Gotta do it for the video. Gotta do it for the video. Alright, Calvin, imagine I'm Emily. No. Hi. I did. Hey, Calvin. Hey, I was kidding, man. I was kidding. There is no sippy action going on in this car. Today there's a Cars and Coffee at a dealership in the local area, so we are all meeting at the shop and driving over together. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's way too early for this. I personally haven't been to a car meet in a long time, let alone Cars and Coffee, so we're all excited to go. Usually this place is stacked with pretty cool cars, so it should be a pretty cool day. That moment when they say it's exotics only and this Ferrari just wanders its way in.
Oh my God! Man, post this on Facebook. Oh, it's Godzilla. You cannot see anything. Oh, can you believe it? We're seeing it on flip phone. Make sure you keep this on your flip phone.
It's impossible to film here, and there's nothing but exotics. And the exotics are cool and all, but like, I'm just like, it's just not the same as like a normal car show. An overview of the whole entire show in 30 seconds. McLaren. Expensive Bugattis, P1 GTR, LaFerrari, Performante, a lot of 458s, and more McLarens. That concludes my exclusive review of this Cars and Coffee. Fun fact, I actually sold my bags to this guy's GTR. If I didn't have the X5M, I would definitely have an STI as a daily driver. Happy birthday to John. Happy birthday, dear John. I love you, Dad. I love you, Dad, baby. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Breakfast of the morning. Way too many potatoes, bacon, some eggs, and a cinnamon roll pancake. My rating of Breakfast Republic's Bloody Mary, 8 out of 10. Guys, I can't express how good it is to be back in this car. Air up a little bit. The real life of owning a BMW. I've had to do it, he's doing at least 2 times in my X5. The amount of oil that it eats is ridiculous. We got home and then I fell asleep and I took a nap, and then we decided that it'd be a great idea to go to the pumpkin patch while it's like festive and stuff. So we're headed to the pumpkin patch. We have a bunch of us taking multiple cars, and I'm gonna bring Blue for the first time for his first pumpkin patch experience. Shout out to Blue for peeing in the corn maze. My boy, marking spots, keeping track of where we are. Let's go this way.
Find us the way out, Lon.
Find us out. Hopper, someone's killing all my pumpkins. Who's killing all my pumpkins, Hopper? None of you get that because you haven't finished the show yet. None of you get that. Hey, Calvin, if you were a pumpkin, you'd be this one.
TJ, if you were a pumpkin, you'd be this one.
At least there's still some vine for me to grow on. You, my friend, you died out early. Me, I got potential. I got my whole life in front of me. The actual reason why most girls come to the pumpkin patch, and Alicia steals Blue for an Instagram photo.
Zoom in on here. See that? That's what you are. That kind of looks like that. All right, go. I want to hear it.
Just making neighbors love us more day by day, baby. Ooh, a little K-Treasy.
When you start your car in the morning, it physically shakes the bed. No.
2 things that shake the bed, right?
Okay.
That's right, baby. Finishing the night off with some Korean barbecue with Kev Jumba and Alicia Jumba. Huge move, boys.
Not me.
Oh, and Sabrina's back from work. Starting off with some beef tongue. It's just a good melee, but whoa, oh my God. What would be a good night without some ice cream? Heading down to get some ice cream. It's been like the most chill, kind of like relaxed day I've had in a long time.
I really thought you were gonna fall over on that.
Oh. You have to finish your meat. She didn't finish her meat. If you've never been to a Korean barbecue, it's an all-you-can-eat type deal. So if you don't finish your meat or finish all the food on your plate, they charge you extra. So normally what we do, if we don't finish, we just put it in a napkin and go to the toilet and flush it down. Or in Alicia's case, just hold it in her hand and walk out of the restaurant with it.
Dude, this is your first.
Fruity Pebbles Nitro ice cream with a little semen on top, aka marshmallow cream.
Dude, it smells like that Bloody Mary.
What the fuck?
Dude, I went and I'm ripped. That
Oh my God.
that Korean barbecue did me.
Dude, you're disgusting.
That Korean barbecue, baby. I ate too much and my stomach hurts. Tomorrow we're going back to the shop, starting to work on the RX-7. I think we're gonna do, getting back on the horse. Thank you for hanging out with me today, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Peace out. And keep moving forward.